Good morning, afternoon, or night, whatever part of the world you're from. And you're actually coming here to welcome me. And I do appreciate everybody. Whether you give it a like, whether you give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, doesn't really matter. I'm starting this new YouTube blog and channel because, well, I just found myself a little bit depressed, if you may, because of a certain situation, like anybody else, would typically go through, Just, I guess the proper word is not depressed, because then that means I have some type of a problem, which I may or may not know. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. And even if I were, any psychiatrist would tell you it's extremely impossible to diagnose yourself. So, I guess I'm feeling a little blue. Why is that you ask? Well, thank you for asking and thank you for your concern. Well, first of all, I'd like to say, hey, my name is Frank, but you can call me Hey You, whatever you guys want to call me. And as you can see at the descriptions below, I'm actually asking for some help, assistance, donations. Yes, whichever means, ways, or forms. Prayer. Some. I'm trying to establish a little bit of things here and there. Whatever you can help with. If you have maybe some old pieces that you don't require anymore in PC, hey, they're really welcome. And yes, if you let it be known that you want to send me, go ahead and hit me up. You can find the information. I will gladly show you that I am not one of those con artists that I actually did see. But before I get into that, it also reads in the bottom handicap. Yes, I am handicapped. I am not able to walk. I don't want to get into too much detail for listeners, but I've had, a big accident. So recently, there's somebody actually asked me, when did this actually happen? It got me thinking, yeah, it happened just recently, about, holy crap, 2008. It's been quite a while already. I'm going about 8 years. And on those 8 years, I'm very, very, very thankful. Why? Because, one, the doctor stated that I would not probably make it, though I was confident and spoke to me. I have a head trauma. When we have more, I guess, of a time frame, or, I will show you all those scars. I'm pretty sure you can see them right here. Anyways, I have a head trauma, and I have a lot of things that happen to your body. I mean, naturally, a lot of things happen to your body, but the main one is my head, because your head is your CPU. That pretty much makes your whole body work. And basically, it's a little hard for me to talk about this, but I wanted to be as open as possible, because yes, I'm asking for assistance. I'm asking for donations. Obviously, you want to know who's going to, a person is an alcoholic, a drug addict. I can't do none of that. I can't. It's against not only my religion, peace to you if you are atheist. I have nothing against nobody's religion, nobody's, point of view. It is what it is. You choose, and that's one of the teachings that they showed me. It's called free will. But getting back to the subject, I was handicapped to the point where I could not move my legs at all. Yet somehow I was still feeling heat, poking sensations. But that little test they do with the needle that poke you? Yeah, they did that to me. Oh my effing god! I couldn't move. I just couldn't move, but I felt it, and it made me cry, and I cussed out the doctor. And I guess I was speaking in tongue and everything, but doctor understood that yes, I have feelings in my life. So it was very good news, because I
I will be a quadriplegic with its proper term because this is where the actual damage occurs. It should be from that point downward paralyzed. Yeah, I think I would call myself, if that would have happened, a Mr. Veggie Table because my accident was right here. So you tell me, hey Doc, where am I going to be in handicap from? Oh, what let's see, from the point of impact. Oh, clearly, Jesus, that was from right up here. I'm trying to keep this less, more family wise, and less, touching and all that. So I do apologize if you were able to catch that. Okay, catch that. Yes, a lot of people say, hey, you look really happy. And if most of you did your research and you started seeing in some of my blogs that I have linked in the bottom, hey, but you look very happy. You got a family, you got a wife. I'll get to that. So, with a lot of work getting to the original subject, I was able to feel my legs. I was able to move them little by little. And I'm able to partially walk. Like, I can run, I can jump, I can skip, I can do anything. Just I feel like an old man trapped, well, a young man trapped in an old man's body. Why? Because I have to depend sometimes people that for anybody that with something that's costing them. I won't say the
Word. Because I'll be honest with you, most of us don't like it. I'm one of those. I don't like the terminology handicap. Why? Because it means I'm not capable of doing something. If you catch my drift. Well, the only thing I cannot do is what I used to love to do: play sports. Mountain biking. Go rock climbing. I hate surfing. Almost died on that one. I hate that. Yeah, the whole. Ugh. No. Though I love seeing the sports, and I love playing ball. I love playing basketball, football, baseball, soccer, croquet. If it had a ball in it, I love playing it. I played a lot of, I guess, football is what my family used to say. I'm talking about football, not soccer. Football, because it's a mistaken terminology for someone of the Latin American descendants. I'm one of them, you know, and though I am, and I have to say, I'm sorry if I sound cocky, a prick, or a lot of me, you just saying, no, he did not. Hey, go check out this fool. He doesn't know where he's from. I was born in Nicaragua. Okay, honestly, yes, I was born in the United States, but I have dual citizenship, and I always say I'm from Nicaragua, and I was born in Cali, Cedar China. But it is what it is. My parents are both different descendants from Central America, so I consider myself, from where my roots are from. So I guess jokes on you, eh? If you quick to point the finger at me. But anyways, yeah, I've been trying to recuperate, and I came to this country, basically trying to make something of myself, prove that there is a God, and the point of view that I had the money, and I mean had because I don't anymore. But this is roughly about 4+ some years. Let's just say 4 years. I pretty much went out and tried to prove there is a God, that He would give me from point A to point B without any necessity. Though at times I did require to go to the bank and pull out maybe $20 and feed whatever $20 can feed as much people, because I traveled on that train they call the Beast, and it was a very fulfilling spiritual event, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. It was awesome. For me, it was awesome, man. And I know a lot of people might say, hey, why are you going here? Why are you going there? Why not stay in your own country? I get that. Truly, I do. Because I used to say the same thing till I actually stayed in those places where people were fleeing from in Central America, South America, even Mexico. It's hard. It's hard when you're working with uh, corruption. And it's at its most highest peak. But I don't want to get into all this because I guess politics and religion is a non-ending battle or conversation. So, getting back to the original subject about myself, I am 34. Yes, I am handicapped. I am able to walk with a lot of assistance, though sometimes I have good days, just like anybody else, like you out there. That I'm able to, massage my feet and myself and try to, I guess they call it, I forget. I don't want to get into too much rambling, but I'm able to walk comfortably at home if I continue to have it. Another thing. But anyways, keeping my head up, dusting my shoulders and dusting my hands off, and I'm going to keep pushing and pursuing. Why? Because getting back to the subject, as persons that have something that you guys don't. It may be, for another person, they might be missing an arm. I know a guy that's missing both his legs, and he's not handicapped. He just lost both his legs. We are not that easily put down as a point of view that we like feeling that we can still try to be the man that we used to be. And it's kind of hard sometimes. And especially at this point, for me to actually start asking for help, it's kind of something I haven't done. I mean, I came here on my own with the help of the big men upstairs, of course, and first. And I had 2 good jobs, that were able to get me from that point when I got here. And if you're wondering, but where is here? Stay tuned. I'll let you know in the future, but not now. Yes, it's called a hook. But anyways, 2 good jobs. This last one, I'm actually a interpreter. I won't say for what company because let's just say there's still the opportunity and chance that I may actually return to it. But they just asked me to send in my equipment, which I still have one vital equipment. Makes no sense. So it got me wondering, like, wow, what am I going to do? What am I going to actually work in? Because I can't drive. So, off the bat, me driving I was thinking, I don't know, a bus, which I'm able to drive a big rig. But that was before my feet were functioning. That was before I said that incorrectly. I was able to drive before my feet and my actual accident. I did a lot of odd work, and I'm able to drive maybe a automatic. I have had a vehicle that I had to sell. It was an automatic, so I was able to drive. But it got me thinking at this point. God, I don't have any savings. I'm living just like everybody else, like your everyday person, a day-to-day check. Most of us have children. Most of us have, house payment, mortgages, insurance, spouse, whatever. We all have, to pay our dues. Mainly shelter, food, and, your basic necessity, your bills, if you may. Your public service bills, light, blah, blah, blah. So it got me thinking and this has just happened last week on Thursday. No, I'm sorry, on a Wednesday. I'm talking about, April the 27th. And I started thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do? If they fire me? Because we're in the actual area that I'm at, There is only one place that can hire somebody that speaks this fluent of an English, and I already tried to, and they pretty much discriminate me because yes, I have the capability. Yes, I have the credential. Yes, I have the proper legalization to actually acquire a job in a foreign country that's not my own. Again, stay tuned for where. But they just, I can actually point the finger because again, it's not right. But if I felt it, you know what I mean? You just feel when you walk into a place and some people are cocky and they're all eyes on me, or you walk into a place that's like oof, it feels like a bad vibe. You know what I mean? When I walked into that last job that I went to apply in person, over the phone they were, hey, you know what? Goodness Christ, I'm the actual supervisor here and you speak better than me. You have better credential. Why don't you come down and sign the contract? We'll discuss what schedule is available and what would you like to actually get as a schedule. I was like, great. You know that feeling after you just, yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, I got it. I nailed it. Okay, I go walk in there and they have that feeling like, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I forgot to tell you, I just filled that position out. Man, I'm so sorry you had to come in. I was about to call you. It's just that I've been so, so on and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I was like, fine, no problem. You could have let a brother know, that you X, Y, Z because of your reason A, B, C, whatever. I don't want to get into it, but let's just say for me to actually do something out in the public, I really gotta contemplate on it, then establish a plan. See if I have money, and if I don't have money to get a cab, I have to have somebody go with me and pay for his fare on the bus, or just flat out just tell somebody, hey, do it for me, man. I hate to do that. Why? I'm a guy. Most guys out there, we like being self-sufficient, and I'm trying to be as normal as possible. I mean, most people say, hey, you don't make funny videos and this and that. This is not to be funny. This is me being raw. I'm not even gonna edit this. That's how raw I want it. I want it just for you to actually feel it. I'm being real here. Yeah, I'll try to make some funny videos. A lot of people told me, hey, you got a great charisma, and I'm pretty sure you can make a lot of people laugh. Most of the friends that I talk to, and I know you pretty much are trying to watch this video right now, I was like, oh my God, that's about time, man. This guy's really funny. He makes me laugh all the time. Yes, but right now, it's not about that. For people that actually don't know me, this is why I'm making this for you, so you can get to know me. Because I've seen on, my researches on YouTube myself that, hey, I could actually ask people for help. That'll be really awesome if somebody would lend me a hand. All I need is a little pick me up, I'll take care of the rest. I'll do everything. I'll put in the work, the time, whatever. And then I bumped into a couple of people that were just flat out wrong. You know who you are. I hope they forward this to you. Yes, I'm one of those persons that I'm actually handicapped. Yes, I said the word. I'm sorry for all you people that are out there the same way, but I need to get this out of my chest. Shame on you, bro. I'm not even going to try to, get ghetto or get whatever the point of view or characteristic you might think of me, but you are wrong, man. There's people out there like me or worse than me that do need the help. And you're taking advantage of that. That makes me and other people like me think about you and what you have done. Then when we come out in public, like the way I'm doing right now, and asking for help, I'm thinking, are they going to think I'm the same fraudulent person like that other person that got caught, or like this other person that did wrong? No, that's why I'm making this video. If you have any questions, you see all my information down there. I'm willing to take calls, video chats. And if you're really wanting to help me, but you want to make sure, you want to go that extra mile to make sure that I'm not a fraud, I'm more than willing. My doors are open. Mi casa, su casa. And yes, I know I didn't say correctly, but I'm trying to be honest as possible and to try to get this end, because I'm noticing that the timer says 20 minutes. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to log this into YouTube, but look, I'm really honest. Yes, I really need help. I don't know if I still have a job or not. It's aiming to not, but then some other events aiming to yes. Want to have financial freedom. I don't know how. I guess this is just me throwing out a life preserver or a life jacket or whatever it's called, and hoping, praying that somebody out there would actually give me help. If you can provide a job for me, hey, that's a lot better. You know what I mean? Because the saying goes, teach a man to fish, he'll never go hungry again. Yes, that's not a problem. If you could donate anything, I took it upon myself to learn how to, build your own PC. I like to say thanks to a friend here where I'm currently located. He's going through some worse things than I am. Pretty much, I guess, out of curiosity of playing Battlefield 3, I've learned how to build a computer. I don't know how to make operational systems. I guess makes me frustrated if you see me scratch my head. I guess I can download it, buy it, download it, and install it in the system. I use YouTube pretty much for everything. YouTube, I guess it's going to become my lifesaver because, yes, I said lifesaver because I'm able to deflect haterism. I'm able to deflect, idiotism. I'm able to reflect, if I need to speak to somebody, if somebody's going, etc., etc., etc. Every time I come back to anything, when they ask me, oh my God, you learned this from where? I Googled it on YouTube. I went on YouTube and found something. So, well, guess what I'm trying to get at? Yes, everything the description reads in the bottom, everything it says, it's real. You want to verify and goes that extra mile, I am more than happy to meet all of your questions head on and clear anything up, any doubts that you might have. I will more than be glad to do so. Because, hey, after all, I know how it feels out there. I've done it myself, hey, you wonder, is this guy really going to, use it for what he says he's going to use it? Or is he just conning me? I mean, and if I look clean, I just showered, for the third time. It's really, really hot. Extremely hot. But, all jokes aside, I'm a really outgoing person, 34. I love learning, reading. I love technical stuff. I just got into gaming. I have a Twitch channel that I have not got up and running to streaming because I don't have the capability, or at least I think I don't have the capability. If you're listening out there and if I can write, let's say, for example, DayZ, I love that game. I haven't bought it yet. I love that game. On an Intel 3, third generation, third generation because it's a 36 something. I just know it's a 3 something. It's a third generation because I know 5th generation start with a 5. 7th generation with a 7. Anyways, I don't know if my computer can handle it for streaming. Yes, I downloaded the software. I already have it. Yes, I established my Twitch channel. I already have it. You can see all the links below and you can verify it. It's been for a while, but I don't have the capital. I mean, if you want to find it in your heart to help me have something, I'm not asking for a fish. I'm asking for a fish one. I'm hoping you don't think that as a rude analogy or a disrespect. Yes, if you're able only to help me out with a couple of bucks, mwah, thank you, man. From the bottom of my heart. It's really hard for me to ask for help. You know what I mean? If you're able to help me with a prayer, thank you. That's a lot, means a lot to me. If you're able to help me with some knowledge, hey, you know what? I'll kick you down and I'll send you a video or a whole video blog. That's no problem. Again, I have the system. I have Skype. I just don't have the money to put any money or any time on it. I have, a couple other means, WhatsApps and whatever, but that's more of a really a one-on-one basis. So, I'm trying to keep it open, but with limitations, if you catch my drift. Or if you just have pieces that you want to donate. Again, more than God. It's really, really welcome here. You know what I mean? Because I find myself right now really low because I don't know if I'm going to have for my next month. I don't know if I'm going to have money to actually, get by with the essential, which is just shelter and food. I don't know what tomorrow is. A lot of people will tell me, we'll get a job. Yes, I would. Trust me, man. I feel you. I'm asking for people to, help me. And I have credentials, but here they won't hire you. Even if you do hire you, they'll pay you low budget. And people that are 100% capable, nothing physically wrong, still have problems getting a job. I've been out there. I'm not going to say on the world, like walking. I'm talking about online because everybody knows we do things now online. I've been applying everywhere. And if anybody knows about any place that's over the phone interpretation, I have my certificate. I have over 2,000 hours. Hit me up. Again, I'm looking for anything that you might be able to help me in, to be quite honest. And this is my first blog, you know what I mean? There's going to be plenty more. I'm going to bore you a lot with all this. But if you can able to help me with anything, I'm grateful. From the bottom of my heart, for real. A lot of people might say, why don't you go with your family? I don't want to put my family on blast. But, we come from, I'll give you this much. I'm the smartest one. I'm the richest one. And here I am. Take that into consideration. I come from a poor background. And yes, I love that I grew up in the hood, the ghetto, because it gives me character, you know what I mean? It gives me strength. And anybody from the hood knows that, or neighborhood, or a bad neighborhood, or just the rough backgrounds of struggling. Anybody can tell me that I'm wrong after I say this. It's not easy to break us down, man. It's not easy. We don't give up that easy. We keep pushing and pushing. And even if they say it's not going to happen, guess what? We keep pushing till it is happening. Why? We don't have a choice. We have to keep going. It's either do it the right way or do it the wrong way. And we all know what happens when you do it the wrong way. So, I guess I'm just best to describe me as I like learning. Always have. I know a lot of things. And I'm able to learn quick. And due to my physical, I cannot get a typical job working in the food market industry or pizza delivery boy. I don't care. Oh man, sometimes I wake up and I say to myself, I wish I had my legs. I wish I can go play ball. If you ever to do that and you're not doing it, please remember, life is very delicate. It can be switched around and, flip upside down and inside out. instantly. It happened to me instantly. I never expected for that to happen. Ever. You know, I was your typical playboy trying to, you know, get a lot of girlfriends and whatever, you know. But please, I don't want to bore you that much. This is my first vlog. If I'm doing it incorrectly, I'm not sure. If you're able to show me some, you know, some tricks along the way, I count. You know, I do have a webcam. You know, it's it's a $5 webcam. Believe me or not, it gives HD. It gives a good quality. And if you see most of the videos up there, that's my webcam. This is my cell phone. So you know, it gives me a good quality. But yeah. Getting back to all this, it's hard for me to ask for your help, and I hope you can help me in any way possible. I don't have a choice anymore. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I don't want to stress out my family out because they keep telling me, you know, come back to the States. No, I'm not a quitter. I'm not about to quit on anything. I'm not about to, you know, give in to the situation. I'm going to fight. As I've always done it through my whole life. I fought to get into school. I fought people to leave me alone in school while I was, you know, studying. Anybody knows that in California in the 90s was really, really, really hectic. I fought through, you know, not going to jail, not doing the wrong things. I'm no angel, you know. I did something and I'm not really, really happy about it, and I'm shameful. And in the coming, you know, videos, I will let you know about this. But I'm a fighter, and it's hard for, I guess you can call, a self-sufficient person to come out and say, I can't do it. Please help me. It's hard for us to say that. You know what I mean? And, you know, I'm trying to keep my composure. I'm trying to do the best I can. I know some people might not stick around for 30 minutes and listen to this guy rambling, but if you did, thank you. I'm really, really humbled. Thank you very much. This is me. I wanted just to say, hey, if you have any questions, feel free to follow me. Feel free to check out my pages. I don't know what I did wrong. I couldn't add my Facebook onto there, but I would like to add it on. And I'm new, so forgive me. And, you know, God be with you, wherever you are, whoever you are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you believe in Him or not. Just keep this in mind. If you don't believe on evil, and good, and God, and the devil, well, guess what? That's what the devil wants you to have. Don't believe in anything. Because he believes in you, so does God. It's just in the opposite things. I'm a living testimony. And if I would tell you what actually happened to me, it'll take about an hour. And I think I will. Let me know if you want to hear in detail what happened to me. I remember what happened to me. I can tell you in detail. So I'd like to thank you if you stuck around here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the blog. I will be posting randomly things. I'm still working on the design. And again, I'm doing it myself. I'm not paying anybody. I'm not asking anybody because I don't know anybody. All I know is I have internet. I have this little bit computer that I was able to scrounge up money and build just because I like Battlefield. And I'm able to play for it. But I don't know what parameters it meets, for certain games. I don't know if I can get GTA 5, which I love, and play it on this computer. I don't know what I need to look for. And if you're able to hook me up at that point with some knowledge, man, kick me down. So anyways, I guess I will end it for now. And like I said, I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to leave it as is, and hopefully YouTube accepts this 35 minutes bit. God bless. And please, I guess I can end on this note. It doesn't matter what part of the world you are. You can be in China, and your family can be in the opposite side of the earth. Thanks to technology nowadays, you can call them, and they can see you. Call your family if you haven't. Make it a habit. I learned something from a great movie, The Godfather. Family comes first. A man that does not put his family first is not a man. And trust me, I would love to have my family here. In times of struggles that you need, just a simple hug. Just a simple slap in the head. Hey, snap out of it, man. What's wrong with you? That's what families is about. And it took me years to realize that. Thank you for watching. Please, do your thing. I'm not going to ask you this, that, blah, blee, blah, blow, whatever. Do your thing. You know what to do. And I hope to see you here on my next vid, which I'm going to make tomorrow. Or maybe a little bit later. I don't know what I'm going to do. Peace.